Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to BattleTech. I'm excited, let's get right back into it. It is fun to blow up giant robots with other giant robots. It's fun to blow up pretty much everything with giant robots. Okay, an IPL representative. The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the OPFOR is holding two of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move in fast and take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you'll want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is the site of the OPFOR's corporate security tower. Engage and destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle on back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. Yeah, alright. What have we? Your Lance's morale, the blue bar next to your pilots, increases as you engage in combat. When it's half full, your pirates will be inspired, +1 accuracy to all attacks. Okay. Special abilities like Precision, Strike, and Vigilance spend morale to activate. Okay, squad level resources. Make a called shot against a single target at -4 difficulty. Target's next initiative is reduced. Or gain guarded and entrenched to remove all stability damage. Your initiative is increased. And this is, when it says 20 morale, I'm assuming this bar is 100. Alright. Well, let's move on. So what do we have here exactly? In addition to, of course, our standard mech, we have a PPC, a particle projector cannon. Ooh. Range very long, huge heat. Also very, very good damage. Some LRMs, lasers. Oh, and this thing has jump jets, so it can do a death from above. Cool.
Orders.
Receiving you.
Okay, everybody has jump jets, including me. In 3 years, I managed to get them repaired.
Waiting for orders.
So, Decker, what is up with Decker? Why is Decker's mech so not weaponed? Why is he so unbeweaponed? He's a light mech. I guess he's probably, like, really fast. He'll be saved from further injuries. Their mech will be unusable. Okay. Oh, we're in a hot area, so our heat generation is, or rather, our heat bleed off is going to be bad. Okay. Well, let's go this way first. Let's try to stay out of sight and get into sensor range.
On my way.
So it looks like her mech's a little faster. Medium mech, jump jets 3, laser, SRM, LRM, and an AC-5. So sort of in between the sniper and the terrifying heavy autocannon thing that the Mastiff's mech was doing.
Roger.
And here, Decker. Oh yeah, Decker's really fast. Okay. He's our scout. Well, I don't actually want to run him up into the open, though.
Location confirmed.
Careful. Okay, they probably didn't need that satellite dish. Alright, we got something. Does Decker have, like, unusually large sensor range? It doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks like his sensor range is maybe even a little smaller than ours is. Like I keep saying, we'll get more familiar with the meaning of all these mechs as we continue playing. This looks like a pretty covered position. Again, just trying to get sensor readings on whatever might be ahead. Contact.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
That's all a point of view, right? You say terrorist organization, I say employer. Alright, so Behemoth wants to be kind of close, it seems like. A couple of good standard ranged weapons. This has very long range, but
On the move.
it's probably not actually less effective at closer ranges. And the particle cannon, what is the optimal range for this thing? Quite long. It's weird, I'm not, like... Sometimes when I mouse over things, they select and then immediately unselect. So you're pretty good at long range, and then you have some lasers for close range combat. I'm gonna put her over here.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Try to get up on that ridge a little bit, maybe. Obviously, I am still not an expert. We're working on it. Okay, they're actually moving in. Man, I hope that scout... That guy's mech is pretty cool looking. Yeah, what I was gonna say there is I hope that scout's not so close that he's actually easy to fire on. I tried to keep him, you know, sort of tucked into the corner here. Well, you know, we're just gonna have to destroy this thing quickly.
Ready for orders.
Or run away. But can I see... Yeah, the other mech is the one who must be acting on 4. I bet he can't get close enough to draw a bead. I think I'm going to stay put. Lasers are not very good at this range. Okay, there's a line of sight obstruction, so a line of sight does matter. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the best way to approach this is. Obviously, we have to be pretty careful. I don't want to run into range of a bunch of stuff. We're a pretty light mech, it seems like. Maybe what I should do is, like, run for cover? I don't want to end up in a position where I'm definitely just showing my back to him, though. Yes, over here I have less line of sight blocking, but I have actual cover, and I have pretty good distance on the enemies. You know, I think I'm just going to back up. Let's fall back into a place where they probably won't be able to see me.
On my way.
And we can try to establish a flank with him, but I don't want him out in front by himself. He's too lightly armored. The part where he is out in front by himself has to end before actual contact. Okay. A single shot.
Receiving you.
Alright, well, I kind of think we could just get up on him. It seems like her weapons package should do, like, kind of a lot of damage if we get full delivery. So when it says the range is very long, I don't have a good grasp of, like... That means optimal range or maximum... It probably means maximum range, right? But I don't have a good grasp of, like... Is this weapon going to be really ineffective if we're close? Well, it looks like no matter where I put her, she's in full firing line of everything. I guess if I put her over here, she has indirect fire on this mech. She's pretty heavily armored. Yeah, I say let's just
Location confirmed.
get up here and really dump into this guy at point-blank range. I guess he has a lot of... you know what? He has a lot of evasive charges. I should have charged and meleeed. Yeah, that was probably an error. So... we could go for this precision strike. I don't know that it's actually going to make it. More likely it will hit. Let's just attack. Let's burn his, burn an evasion charge here.
Firing.
Okay, we got some damage. We exposed the structure on one of his parts. I'm not 100% sure which. I'm a little worried about stepping into vision of all of these turrets. Like, from right here, I have decent shots. I might be blocking the path. The Vindicator can probably get around me. Alright, so she exposed the center torso. That's where we're most likely to hit. Odds of hitting aren't bad when you consider the number of weapons we're unloading here. Let's just let this guy have it. I think we can probably get him. He has 230 health. Well, we can soften him up at least.
All weapons committed.
We probably won't actually kill him. Okay, I hit the head.
Critical damage detected.
We took his right arm completely off.
Waiting on you, Commander.
A glitch can definitely finish him. But I guess the question is, with his arm gone, is that even what I want to do? Would I be better off seeing if we can take out the other guy? Because her damage potential is considerable. Well, now let's lower the number of targets that there are shooting at us. How about that? Oh, I double-clicked real fast and I didn't set her facing correctly. Shoot. Move and then commit move. But I'm not used to having to set facing after the fact yet. Well, that was bad. Can I... Is there a back button? Can I undo my bad? Nope. Okay, well. You know, in a sense, this is good. That'll be the last time I do that, probably.
Sensor locked.
No, probably not, let's be honest. But I'll remember it at least. Some of the time. Okay, those things are effective at quite a range. Oh, and those ones don't require line of sight. Well, I guess I probably could have moused over them and figured out that they were artillery turrets. Oh, you know what? Do we have line of sight on them? Oh, we only did after Glitch's move.
Yes,
so.
Commander.
Okay, see, I think we can do this. He might actually be able to... 50 damage. He's not going to be able to take it down. So maybe it's not worth exposing myself at all? We could go for a death from above, I guess? No, nothing we do is going to kill it. I can just continue to soften it up. I want to be in cover, but I also don't want to be in a position where I'm targetable by that other thing. It's probably better I go here. Nothing else has line of sight to me. And I can get my shot off. I don't have tree cover, but we can make that not matter potentially.
On it.
Alright, well, he has no arms. That's going to make it harder for him to do damage. Well, the behemoth is doing what I assume is the behemoth's job, just absorbing a lot of attention. Is he going to do a death from above, or what's his plan here? Oh, okay, he has body lasers. Well, he's dead. There's no coming back from this one. Yeah, I'll be alright. So I probably just want to take him, right? He's got a lot of evasion. If I run up, I'm going to get hurt.
Waiting for orders.
How do I want to deal with this? He's got a lot of evasive charges. She's actually pretty heavily armored. She can move up. I want to punch. Okay, V. Sprint mode? No, she can't sprint up and hit him. I guess it's because of this tiny little terrain feature here. Not quite on her level. Let's see, I can move over to a position where I'm not directly shootable from these. I don't know for sure. In fact, I have reason to suspect that they are not all artillery turrets, right? Because if they were, this one would have fired. So yeah, let's move up to like here. Set facing. See? I'm gonna remember to do this. Keep a nice big rock face between me and most of those turrets. Yeah, this is not great.
Tell me what to shoot.
Never mind. Turns out all those evasive charges, somewhat
Did you see that?
not as
Did you
effective
see
as
it?
that guy was probably hoping. Alright. What do we want to do about you?
What's up, boss?
We can probably just knock you down. I'm gonna strip his evasion charges. We're gonna put him on the ground. I'm hoping that we can,
Roger that.
we hit... No, it was the other one that we hit the head of. Never mind. I was gonna say, we might be able to just take the pilot down. It would be cool if we just took the pilot out. We gotta finance all of this ammo and stuff somehow, and I'm assuming that salvage is a reasonable way to do that. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to actually hit this guy. I guess let's move to here. It looks like I'll have a shot on one of the turrets. We can at least start taking one of those things down. Oh, the generator. Yeah, that's a good thing to take down. Unfortunately, we are definitely not going to actually destroy it, but we can set it up to be destroyed next time we attack, at least.
Engaging target. Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
I've been sensor locked. They've got a sensor lock on me.
Commander, I'm wounded.
Ooh. That's not ideal. Boy, they really don't like you.
They've blown past my armor.
You know, it may be the case that they don't have really good shots on some of our other pilots. Like, I don't know exactly how that attack works, but if it doesn't come directly down, she might be hard to hit because of the angle here. Although I guess the Blackjack and the Behemoth both should be very
Waiting
hittable,
for
so
orders.
never mind. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so this guy's pretty unstable. I think if we throw a punch at him, we might be able to actually put him down.
Move order received. That's a kill.
Okay, so we destroyed the center torso. I think that mech's probably actually in pretty good
Yes,
shape.
Commander.
We didn't really do that much damage to it. So Bell can, from where he's standing, finish this thing off. Well, he has a pretty good chance. I guess it's not guaranteed. Let's see if we can get that.
Engaging target.
Nope, not quite. That's a shame.
Good to go.
I was hoping to be able to have our everybody else's actions for doing other stuff. Let's... Do I want to save the ammo? Nah. Well, yeah, I guess this shot doesn't really do anything, right? Like, even if it hits, it's not lethal. Let's save the ammo. We'll take a 75% chance to just blow this thing up right now. And if this doesn't work, then we can move the Behemoth in and take care of it. Okay.
Heyday.
But this way, we still have the Behemoth's turn to move toward the next objective. Probably don't want to. Can I get up here without sprinting? Not really. Oh, this is
What can I
Dell,
do for you?
or Bell rather. Here we go. Behemoth. Oh, we can't even get close, even while sprinting.
Orders?
Yeah, all right. Let's bring the scout around this way.
Moving to position.
The understanding that his best move may be to move down along the path here. We're just going to try not to go all of us down the same side. I'm a little worried about grouping up too much. I don't know that we've seen any we haven't seen any area effect stuff, but that doesn't mean there isn't any. Mortars and whatnot. Let's see, if I move to like here, we'll get a sensor reading on the building at least. Let's see if the sensors... not showing us anything in particular.
Coordinates received.
Alright, we are not sprinting, we are normal moving forward here. Okay, I don't see anything. I thought I might, you know.
Hostile on sensor. Found another bad guy.
Okay, so we got a couple of crappy little tanks, and then whatever
Good to
that
go.
is. We do have to be careful. Now, we have an opportunity here. We could go for the death from above. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying that it's an option. I should probably just run up to a shooting position. You know, this is 4 evasive charges. I'm a little worried. Because we see 3 enemy units are going in the next turn, and I don't have any idea what the ordering will be within the 3rd phase, so I don't want to have the spider run forward and then have all 3 of the enemies go and blow him up. That said, he could almost certainly just straight up kill that tank. Yeah, alright.
Confirmed.
I'm going to try to just lower the number of enemies. You know, he's got the high ground, and he's got a lot of evasive charges. He cannot just kill that tank. The tank has way too much health for this. But the amount of damage he deals is pretty insignificant. He could get lucky and damage an arm or something, though. Yeah, let's shoot at the mech.
Confirmed.
This is exactly what I was worried about.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Reporting
I'm gonna get our
damage.
gonna get our scout killed. All right, somebody else
Waiting
run
for
forward and present a target. All right, we're just gonna put a bunch of metal in front of him and see if we can cover for him a little bit here. So my total damage output is actually still not sufficient to kill the tank. Like, we're gonna have to actually use 2 attacks to kill this tank. I'm just thinking that like the mech is a little bit of a secondary priority now that he's taken his turn already.
All weapons committed.
If we can prevent the tank from even getting a shot, yeah, that's what we need to do.
Enemy unit destroyed.
So I'm having a problem here where I'm looking at the profile of the thing and seeing the combined values. It's like over all of my areas, I have, 170 health and 150 armor. But I gotta remember, we don't actually have to destroy
Waiting on
all
you,
of those
Commander.
values. It doesn't quite work that way.
Moving out.
Sadly, the behemoth is just way out of position. So right, like, we don't have to get through 120 armor and 56 health. We just have to, like, destroy enough of the thing that is inoperable. But I'm wondering now if maybe... He just took his turn, so we're not actually preventing an attack this turn. We should probably just refocus on the mech then. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this thing before it gets another shot off, though. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and engage the LRMs. I know that we're not really working at optimal range here. I want to give them something else to shoot at so that they don't kill poor Decker. Yeah, let's make it clear to this guy that he has a lot of problems to worry about.
Take this.
Okay, pretty bad. There were a number of weapons that were unlikely to hit there,
Commander.
but even our likely to hit weapons didn't really hit. So she's got direct fire on him from here, indirect fire from everywhere else. And indirect fire is just the missiles, I'm assuming. The autocannon and the laser, or the autocannon and the laser aren't going to work indirectly.
I copy.
So even though we're probably not engaging at optimal range here, I think it's better for us to engage all of our weapon systems. Yeah, we have some pretty good hit chances. We might be able to do some damage to an area that actually matters.
Taking the shot.
Alright, kind of a lot of misses there, but she got some work done. So,
Standing by.
Decker's at 1 health and probably should just run, right? Yeah, I don't think it makes any sense to do anything other than getting the heck out of here. Because if we were to take another hit to the torso, Decker himself would just die, regardless of what happens to the mech. Race up, man. You're gonna be alright. You're fine. There's no way this thing can pursue him. Now, those cinematic camera angles are not always showing us exactly what we need to see.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, I think this should be pretty easy. Do I want to just knock him down? Like, we could hit him and then gather around him and just all stomp on him in an attempt to maybe save more of the torso. Because I believe it is going to matter. I think we're going to need to be worried about the money here. This is the only direction I can actually get that attack off from. He has no stability damage on him now, but we have 3 mechs that can throw hits here. I think we can take him down.
Affirmative. Targeting for physical attack.
She miss? I think she missed. That's not something I was expecting. Yeah, that tank is kind of a non-factor at this point. No, sorry, not fire. I want a punch. Or a headbutt. Can we not... Hold on a second. Move mode. No, I actually can't punch him. You know, she was only able to hit him from this one or to take the shot even, from this one very specific place. I wonder if there's some weirdness because of the ramp, like if we can't be at the exact same elevation he's at, we can't throw the punch. Alright, well, we'll just shoot him point blank with all of our lasers then, I guess. Yeah, I'll leave the autocannons on. We can spare the ammo. And any damage we can get with him being this close to us is good. Alright, his armor's pretty messed up, and actually, he's having some real stability problems. Yeah, she also can't throw the
Good to
punch.
go.
So she needs to move to a position where she can turn around.
Got it.
Do I want to save? You know what? The LRMs don't even really do that much damage. And with the 40% hit chance, I think I'll just save the missiles. We do have 110 of them, though. They can't be that expensive if we're able to pack that many of them. Yeah, alright, just fire everything.
I've got.
I was hoping that we would we'd see a little bit more value there, given that he's we're behind him and everything, but that was not that effective. Well,
Heading out.
I'm gonna keep moving up around here. we can get around the back of the building, maybe, if the fight keeps going on, and this keeps Decker safe still. Ooh. Wow. Pilot, lethal damage. Did he just come up and kick the head off of... Huh.
Commander?
I must admit to some surprise. He just came up and kicked the head off of our mech. That's... I mean... What's gonna happen there? I guess I need to move into a position where I actually have the shot.
Moving to position.
Yeah, wow, he took the entire head off of our mech with a single kick.
All weapons, go.
And there's something real weird going on with the elevation. Like, it's very difficult for us to get a melee attack in here.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Remarkably, our morale's super high despite the fact that that thing just happened. So maybe I want to... This guy's like... I guess we could take out this leg, probably.
Firing everything I've got.
There we go. Just get him off his feet. Make him stop doing stuff. Okay. We suffered a little overheat there, but I think it was probably worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna have Decker make his reappearance at this moment. We're gonna finish this thing. I'm kind of surprised that it is still an available target. Is it not dead? Well, the pilot's got to be pretty messed up at this point.
I copy.
Did you miss? You missed. Hopefully we can at least stomp on him. Oof. Hit in the back.
Waiting for orders.
Now let's have Behemoth turn around, and at this point we can definitely put this tank away.
Ordnance received.
I'm really curious about our character.
Firing a full salvo.
Remarkably low damage, actually. Okay, so... Unit takes structure damage each turn while overheating. We want to make sure we don't use everything this round. Okay, so if we just shoot the LRMs at him, which probably won't hit, and may not kill him if they do hit, we at least will shed a lot of heat. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine.
That's a vehicle kill.
Missile launchers are very low heat generation. Boy, his legs don't look that destroyed to me. I was expecting him to just not be able to get back up on account of legs destroyed. Apparently that's not exactly how it works.
Good to go.
Hey Decker, could you maybe, like, actually put this guy down?
Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Okay,
Target neutralized.
good, finally.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get the job done here, huh?
Firing on target. Brought it down, Commander.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Great-ish job. It's not the greatest.
Standing by.
Gonna make me actually run back? Is that... Should I take that as a sign that something bad might happen on the way back?
Acknowledged.
Let's not run the scout all the way out by himself.
Commander?
The behemoth can lead, though. That's fine.
Moving out.
She's tough. Are they going to try to stiff us on the payment or something here?
Receiving you. Waiting for orders. Moving to position. Roger that.
I guess we have to get everybody back before whatever happens.
Good to go. Got it.
Brilliant work, Commander. Sort of. We should have no trouble mopping up at the other platforms now that their defenses are down. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that. So we're going to need your battle mechs. Yep, there it is. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. You know, if you have to tear us to shreds, you're not really getting anything out of this. Well, there goes our goddamn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way.
Standing by.
Yeah, I thought things were looking a little suspicious. Decker needs to not be here anymore. I'm gonna lose a second pilot. But also, I don't know that I can really afford to... I don't know that I can really afford to not have his gun, given that we've already lost a gun. I guess this is the generator for their turrets, isn't it? What is... Looks, all their turrets go after all of our guys, so yeah, okay, we can probably just let this turret have it. I can't... I want to try to, like, find a position where I can shoot the generator, but I'm visible to the fewest turrets in case this doesn't work the way I want it to. Let's run through a couple of their buildings, just for the shame of, or just for the sake of spite.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, see, this cover actually might matter. Maybe.
Commander?
So...
Good to go. Yes.
The total damage output of Glitch is higher. So we should use Behemoth's action to take down the turret generator. Oh, I have to turn first. I guess, where do I want to stand? We see another tank coming in from that side. Not that I want anybody to get shot, but I kind of want the Behemoth to be sort of obvious and in front to take hits. And we also want to be in a position where our front is what's facing these guys as much as possible. It's like, could I... Yeah, something like this. We'll just back up slowly. Alright, it's pretty important that this thing get finished off. We probably don't need to fire the LRMs. But we are going to need... Like, ooh, actually, if we don't Well, if we fire the LRMs, they probably just miss anyway. We need to do 50 damage, so the AC-5 has to hit, and then one of these two. So we'd better fire them both, just in case. Okay.
Rot it down, Commander.
That's a start.
Good to go.
Oh, there's another tank that I didn't realize was over there. Well, I can move forward and get direct fire on this guy. I kind of want to be at long range. I think it's probably going to affect them a lot more than it affects me, so...
On my way.
Let's move to, like, the back corner of the area here. I do still need good straight line of sight. Alright. This should be pretty alright damage.
Affirmative.
Man, that particle cannon is a cool looking weapon.
Move her down.
Oh, game just minimized for some reason. On a moment. Okay, we're back. Everything's good, I think. Everything's fine. Alright, not very much damage there.
That shot got past my armor.
Don't worry, Decker. We're we're gonna take care of you.
Receiving you.
I know it doesn't feel like it now, but I promise we're going to. These things require direct fire, so I kind of think we're just gonna bounce him out of here. Like I could run up and shoot at one of them, but his damage is so low, and I'm really worried. I guess we could melee. Melee does double damage to vehicles. So this thing acts on 2. The other one we don't know where. You know what, why don't you just try to punch this thing?
Moving out. Locked on for physical attack.
Yeah, that'll work.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Well, that's just embarrassing.
Commander?
Let's see if we can do the same thing here again.
Ugh!
That's right. She gets that auto attack after the melee. Alright. Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Meyer. I know. You want another team meeting.
Mission successful.
Okay, you know, the word successful in the BattleTech universe seems to mean something a little bit different than I'm used to it meaning. Things could be going better. They could be going worse, but they could be going better. Alright, we succeeded at all of our missions. We've gotten some reputation with the Mercenary Review Board. Indicates how trusted and effective your mercenary company is. A high MRB rating will earn you respect from fellow mercenaries and mech warriors for hire. Okay. We have ratings with different the different factions, relations rather, with the different factions. We did not get paid. Well done, you made the best of a bad situation. Here's hoping we don't run into another job like that one. Yeah, let's really hope so, because I don't know that I could sustain being murdered again. So Bell is healing. Mech warriors injured in battle are confined to the medbay. The severity of their injuries and their gut skill determine the time it takes until they're healed. Increase the rate at which they heal, upgrade dropship with additional medbays. Okay, so I'm injured for 140 days, which feels like a lot. And yeah, we're all torn up. That was just bad. That went very poorly. I was caught off guard by the efficacy of that melee attack, I'll tell you that. We have 980,000, I'm assuming, credits. Yeah, so I assume that we are not going to want to sit around and wait for 140 days. But I don't know how many pilots we have access to. We also don't really want to be going out short-handed. Failing to bring overwhelming force is just going to increase our chances of getting injured even more. Alright, so this is our navigator. I'm assuming that name is pronounced Sumire? I don't know. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we are drowning in debt. Yeah, I know that song. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Mitch, do me a solid and back me up on this. Well, my jaw's wired shut, so... Is this why you all made me your commander, so I could break up fights and review financial reports? Okay, here we go. This sounds like the way to go. If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Hey, you'll hear no arguments from me. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, could you walk us through the details of this trouble we're in? It might help if you broke things down point by point. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1, Meyer's right. We're in debt. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Point 2, this corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. Standard galactic unit of currency named for Comstar. One C-bill is valued at 1 millisecond of HPG transmission time. Oh, that's an interesting... Okay. There's an interesting currency system going on out here. So... yeah, why not just refuse to pay? We can afford to throw our rate around. We've got battle mechs. Something tells me they have more. What's our best case scenario? How many jobs is it going to take to repay these loans? Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole, and from where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. The thing is, these banks, and I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. They'll do whatever they can get away with just to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up our interest rates, misfile our paperwork. I'm trying to find us a way out of this, but it's going to take time. Yeah, that sounds really familiar, actually. And every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like we have been, we're screwed. Alright, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? I don't see what else we can do, Mitch. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely, we're basically out of options. Founded in 2789, the Mercenary Review Board serves as an impartial broker of mercenary contracts. The MRB is overseen by Comstar, a communications giant that is famous for its neutrality. An essential component of modern military culture, the MRB ensures an even playing field between mercenary companies and their employers, and is quick to arbitrate any breach of contract. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. Well, we just got betrayed on a board-certified contract, Yang, so how much worse could it get? Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, it's the rule. Remind me again why we don't just skip town and head to a nicer corner of the periphery? Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. The jump ships are space-going vessels capable of faster-than-light travel using massive Kearney-Fuchida drives to instantaneously jump from one system to another. Typical civilian jump ship designs dedicate 95% of their mass to the KF drive and a solar energy collection system to power it, leaving little room for conventional engines. Consequently, these ships are only seen at jump points beyond each star's gravitational proximity limit. Commercial interstellar travel involves riding a dropship from the planet to the jump point, docking the dropship to a jump ship for transit to a new system, and then riding the dropship back down to the destination planet. Alright. Yeah, that's a good reason. Look, Darius, Meyer's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. Oh hey look, we have an option from our origin. Yeah, I'm no stranger to betrayal, Yang. I lost my family to someone I thought of as a friend. It doesn't change the fact that we need money. That seems almost like a non sequitur. It's not really germane to the situation. Well, at the end of the day, I'd rather go down fighting than wind up broke. Good call, Mitch. I'll start digging for contracts outside the MRB system. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. It isn't like we've got all that much to lose. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. Alright, so the banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. For now, we can only go between Urqueen and the nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Our top priority right now needs to be finding work so we can raise cash. None of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it helpfully includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. And we're going to need to do some mech repairs before our next contract, boss. Can't go into combat like this. No, we certainly cannot. So, see me in the mech bay when you're ready. Alright. Things are not awesome. They were not awesome before. They've gotten less awesome. I'm gonna take a little trip around the UI here, familiarize myself with the ship. And by the time you all get back, I'll have some idea what we're doing. That's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time to see if we can maybe figure out a way out of Hawk here. And we'll see you then.